So this is my Cobra dash cam. I just got it wired up. I picked it up at Best Buy right here. I got it for when I drive for Uber. The model is the CDR-895D. Full HD dual camera system. What's nice is it actually includes the rear camera. A lot of the other models sell the rear camera separately. This one includes it, and so the out-the-door price was $200 before tax. And some of the features it has is, of course, front-facing full HD. The rear-facing camera does 720p, both at 30 frames per second. It's got a 2-inch screen size, which is pretty small, but I mean, you don't really want too big of a screen anyways to obstruct your view. There are some more streamlined dash cams out there, with a tubular design, but this one's small enough to kind of stay out of the way. Some other features it has: it's got a 160-degree viewing angle up front, 130-degree in the rear, 30-minute battery life, mini HDMI output, but it doesn't include the cable, and micro USB output includes a 16 gig micro SD. So it doesn't include the mini HDMI, but it comes with two mini USB cables, one of which is your power adapter. The other is this short one that you're going to use to sync all your data to a computer. Additional features: it's got a extender cable for the rear cam, of course, because that's all the way back there. You're going to need that cable. I have it snaked across the windshield, but I'm going to clean it up later. It's got emergency record button, which is right here. It's that, button with the hazard sign. What that's going to do is continue recording, but prevent the camera from looping over that recording, because it does have a loop feature where it'll overwrite previous files. If no action happens and you don't necessarily need the files, the default setting is it'll override it, and you could choose at which intervals. And what's nice is when you press that emergency record button, that feature gets blocked off, so it'll save whatever it's recording and prevent it from being overwritten. Action cam mode, I don't know too much about that. I saw the setting in the menus. Parking mode, motion sensors. So what that's going to do is start recording when your vehicle is parked, as long as it senses motion, in case anybody wants to mess with your car or backs into it while it's parked. Snapshot, which allows you to take a still photo of the front and the rear as soon as you press the button. Lane departure warnings, forward collision warning, built-in microphone and speaker, auto record and auto power off, customizable watermark, embedded GPS location, and speed. Now, the forward collision warning and the embedded GPS location and speed requires an optional GPS accessory that it doesn't come with. But you do get the lane departure warning built into the camera, and as well as that microphone, which is always a nice feature. The watermark I choose to turn off just because it's unnecessary. This is how it looks. And now this is how the settings look right here. So right now it's recording. I got my car on, so it did sense. I'm just trying to get this focused in. So it did sense when my car turned on, it started recording. In order to go through the various menus, you have these 4 buttons here. On the side, you have what looks like, I think that's a headphone jack. You got your micro USB or micro SD card slot. On the other side, let me see, I haven't gotten a good look. You have your mini HDMI output, your micro USB, which is going to be your power. Now, it comes with this suction cup mount, which is nice. It allows you to swivel, swirl, tighten, it gives you a full range of motion. And it's got a quick release lever right here, so you can pull this and stow it away when your car is parked in order to not attract too much attention. So 4 buttons here. This is how you're going to navigate through the camera. Right now it's recording, and I've got the rear cam hooked up facing my rear windshield. And it's got 3 screen settings while it's recording. You could either show both the front and the rear. Now, of course, it is cut off a bit because it's showing both on this small screen. But you could click this right here, it's going to show you the front cam only. Click it again, it's going to show you the rear cam only. One more time, it's going to go blank. But this red light flashing means that it is still recording. This is just so you're not too distracted while you're driving. This button here is going to mute the audio record functionality. Right now, it's recording audio, hence this microphone up here. But if I click it, it's muted. So I'm just going to keep that on for now. This button here is to take a still. It's going to take a still photo of the front and the rear. And then this is just to pause recording. Alright, so I click it again, start recording, I can take a still. And then let's say I want to check out that still. I just pause recording. And I'll click this right here. Oh, no, wrong one. I'll click this button right here. Goes to my media. This is my video viewer. This is my photo viewer. So if I click this, it'll show me all the things it's recorded thus far. And it's nice that it puts both, it puts the front camera files and the rear camera files separately. I know some dual camera systems will kind of mesh the video. It'll create one file and just split the screen. This is nice because you have two separate files for the individual cameras. You know, it allows you to discard one in case you don't need it. You know, if something happens in the front of your car, you're not going to necessarily need to know what's going on in the back. So that's a nice feature. So this is the video viewer. Let's try and see that still I took. Photo viewer, and these should be the stills. Yeah, so that's one of the stills. I took a few. Oh no, that's actually a I think that's an emergency video I took. Yeah. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. I think it's a good camera. From what I see on this screen, it has pretty good quality. Of course, 1080p, 30 frames. But I think just the way it processes light and color is very clean. You know, it's crisp. I think it has a nice dynamic range, and I'm gonna mess around with it through the day, going into the evening, try and get some night shots, and I'm gonna definitely upload those files onto YouTube so you guys could see exactly how it looks. You know, just get the raw file on YouTube, and so you guys could see for yourself, because I'm also eager to see how it looks on the computer. So yeah, let's see how this emergency. So if I hit this, regardless of where I'm at, emergency recording, which is nice. You know, anything goes down, you press that and you're good to go. It's not going to be overwritten, and it's just one button away, regardless of what the menu is showing. So yeah, this is the Cobra CDR-895D. Looks like this. I got it at Best Buy. I think a lot of Best Buys carry it in stock. $200. It's nice because it includes the rear cam. And let me show you the rear cam. So this is how it's wired up. You got one micro USB going into the front cam. Power cord goes in. I got it plugged into the USB slot of my car because the one in this little brick is taken by the chargers. And then you have this extension cable. It's a 10-foot. I think it's a 10-foot cable. Yeah, I think it's a 10-foot cable that runs back to the rear cam. I kind of just snaked it under my floor mats for now, but I'm gonna clean it up. See, it's snaked there. Then I gotta go back into the rear seat right here. So it's here. I tucked it behind the seat in here, and then that's the rear cam. Very straightforward. It swivels, you know, up and down. Locks in very tight, so I don't think it's gonna vibrate too much when the car's on. And that's how it looks. So yeah, that's dash cam setup I've got. Like I said, I'm gonna upload some videos so you guys can see for yourself exactly how it looks. I'm eager to see what the quality is on the computer too. One more thing, it also has a G sensor in the camera, so it'll sense when there's a sudden shock, and it'll just pop into emergency video record mode, which is nice. So I think I could kind of try and replicate that if I just hit the... I did it before, I kind of knocked it and it sensed it. Yeah, it's not doing it now, but it'll sense when there's a sudden shock and start recording. So yeah, you guys should check it out. If you're in need of a dash cam, I think this is going to be a good one. Alright guys, have a great day.